Okay, this video we're going to learn how to set up the Haas CNC lathe. So all right, so there's our tool offset screen. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than setting up your manual lathe. Of course, you could do it that way, you know, with bringing the tool in, making a cut, and checking the diameter and all that. But the Haas has a nice tool probe. So you pull the tool probe out. Now, the setting from the tool probe to the center line is set in the machine. So all we have to do is touch our tools off on the tool probe and it sets the diameter and the Z. So what we do is we'll hand jog the tool close to the probe. We'll go ahead and do X first. Get it nice and close. Just like that. Then you come up here and you want to make sure that the correct axis is selected. So we're setting X right now. So you want to make sure that's highlighted. And then we'll come down to the control pad and we're going to click on 1,000th increment. And then I'm gonna hold the X minus key. I'm gonna hold it, press it and hold it. And the tool is gonna move and touch the probe. When it does, it'll beep. There you go. And now the offset is set. So then we hand jog away from the probe. Now we'll go ahead and move to the Z. Bring the tool down. Once again, bring it over nice and close to the probe. Okay. Come back to the pad and it's already moved over to the Z, but if not, just make sure that the Z axis has the highlight. And then once again, we're gonna press our slowest increment and then Z minus, press and hold it. You can see that it's moving. Once it touches the probe, then it'll beep and we can let go. There we go. And then it automatically puts the number in. All right. The other thing is we put in the radius of the insert. That's going to allow our tool nose compensation to work. So if that number doesn't match what the tool actually is, you're gonna get some weird results. Okay, so you go ahead and set the rest of the tools in the same manner. And then bring the probe back up out of the way. All right, and then for our Z, for our G54, we're gonna jog the tool close to the part. just like we do on the mill, we'll just use a 100 thousandths gauge block to get our tool exactly where we want it, 100 thousandths away. All right, so we got the 100 thousandths gauge block. We'll move it there. Whoop. All right. All right, so move it in, and try to slide the gauge block. Move it in, slide the gauge block. Move it in. All right, now it won't slide. So back it off, start backing it off until it will slide under. There, in one, will not go, out one goes. All right, so now we're 100 thousandths away. So we're gonna press the offset key to switch back to our G54. There, and then we press this button here, Z face measure. So Z face measure, it's going to put the number in, and then we just have to subtract 100 thousandths for the gauge block. So minus 0.1, enter, and now our Z is set. So we can jog the tool away. Bring up our program and run it. And that's pretty much it. So when you run the program, you can still, if it doesn't come out quite right, you always can press offset. All right, you can add some wear into the tool to make a fine adjustment. But that's pretty much it. Nice and easy setup for the CNC lathe.